Hey, what is up, you hairless Harayamas? Today we're taking a look at Latias GX Tag Team and Expanded. I've actually found this deck to be quite good. I haven't played around with it a whole ton, but the games I have played, I've been very impressed. Malamar engine with max elixirs. We got Jirachi, Tapu Lele for support, and we have an alternate attacker of the Giratina whenever we don't want to fully commit a Buster Purge to take a knockout. We can use that Shadow Impact from the Giratina. So yeah, this is the list I've been running with recently. We have a lot of outs to Garbodor, as well as tools in general with Double Field Blower and Faba. Maybe it's a little heavy on the tool denial cards here with the Faba and the 2 Field Blower, but it's been working out so far. Like I said, the deck has been like super fast, super consistent, very good at getting out like a turn 2 Buster Purge, and then just kind of like running away with the game from there. Yeah, I've been very impressed with this deck so far. So let's go ahead and get into some games and see how it runs. Getting into that first game here, incredible start, opening the Jirachi and tons of ways to find Inkays. That's all we really want. We'll probably find a Latios with one of these actually. See what our top deck is, and then just kind of progress from there. Yeah, gonna look for early Latios. It's not that as important as with like other Malamar decks to get out the triple Malamar, because we do play Max Elixir, we do have DDE energy, Double Dragon energy, so it's not quite as important for us to get out the triple Malamar shenanigans. We're playing against a Turbo Dark kind of deck. We're currently relying on Stellar Wish to find us our draw supporter for the turn. So Lele is in here, and we have 3 other Malamars. So I'm gonna go ahead, grab this guy. We're gonna treasure away the energy. Grab this guy. Another thing incredibly nice about this card is it has the 1 retreat cost, which means we can just escape board it or just retreat it for 1 psychic energy, which is super cool. Now we're gonna hit him with the Stellar Wish. All right, no draw supporter. Gonna go ahead and fail that. Looks like Ultra Ball is gonna have to do for this turn. For the Lele, for a Sycamore, it's fine. It's really not that big of a deal. Would have preferred to have seen a kind of draw supporter off of there, but yeah, not that big of a deal to have not seen one there off of the Stellar, which really had 4 draw supporters in deck, so it's really not that likely we would have seen one. Send the whole squad out, and then Sycamore for 7. Pretty good hand. The turn 2 Colress is really nice. I think I want to computer search for a DDE here. Get rid of Field Blower and Psychic Energy. Yeah, I think I want to. Let's see, we hit for 240, even if the thing has a Fighting Fury belt. Yeah. Still thinking about it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with it. Get rid of this and the Field Blower. Gonna grab one of those Double Dragon energies. Just get this guy ready to go as soon as possible on turn 2. And then pass over to our opponent. Yeah, Jirachi wakes up as well. Why not? Yeah, so I'm not really afraid of this Yveltal at all. Oh, I guess Derail is a little bit better than I thought it was. Alright, that's a little scary. I'm going to try and knock this guy out with a Giratina, if possible. Yeah, we can always just discard the DDE when we go to attack, though, so it's really not that big of a deal. I don't expect him to, like, go turn 1, Guzma up our Latios, and remove the energy, so that's really not that big of a deal. Should probably be a, yeah, Shaman or a draw supporter coming down here. It is the Shaman. And they're going to draw some cards. Yeah, so I'm not too worried about this thing. Like him going turn 1, knock out this. Ooh, there's the early Darkrai Prism for 2 energy. That's pretty good for our opponent there. And then a Cynthia follow-up. So not the most explosive turn 1 yet. They still have time to make it. Pretty ridiculous, though. Yep, they're knocking out our Jirachi for sure. Jirachi is going down. Goodbye, Jirachi. Unfortunate, but can't really do anything about it. All right, go Lele. Looking for some Malamars. Yeah, looking for some Malamars. And that's about it. Malamar and a way to retreat would be nice. We'll see what this Colress gives us. We only played 3 escape board as retreating cards. So I think we just got the knockout here. Yeah, we just barely got the knockout here. Grab a Malamar. We are going to have to get rid of our DDE energy, but it's not really that bad seeing as he plays that card. This goes here. Bench this guy. Bench NK. Psychic Recharge twice to Latios. No follow-up supporter. A little rough. I was actually in the last hand was debating getting rid of the Colress and then Via Seeker for Colress. I'm glad I didn't do that now. Increase our chance of finding a draw supporter off the top. We are drawing 2 prizes here as well, though. Yeah, so not all is lost. Just not in the best of spots currently. Yeah, those 3. Don't have a way to attack next turn as well, which is a little bit annoying. We don't play any switch cards, which is something I should maybe consider adding into here. It's just switch cards. So that way you can switch the Latias out of the active, and then be able to bring it back into the active, and then actually attack on the next turn. That's probably something to reasonably consider, actually. Yeah, I should probably consider adding those to this deck. We're just going to get derailed for 60 here, though. They do have the black market. We do have a Faba, though. Actually, that can't even get rid of it, though, right? So black market is sticking the whole game. We do not play a... what's it called? A way to remove that. That's actually super annoying. Wow. I didn't really think about that being a problem. So we're going to have to draw... I think ideally we just kind of run him out of attackers. We just pressure him out of attackers is going to be the way to go here. That's how we're going to have to win this game. Okay. I'm just going to hard retreat this thing, I think. Well, no, we don't have to do anything. Well, if I want to max elixir to it, I have to hard retreat it. So hard retreat it, max elixir. Maybe I should have left this bench space open instead of putting down Inkay. I probably should have left it open for... oh, we do have Guzma. That's not going to do anything for us because we can't attack. We don't have the DDE. Probably should have left, just not bench this Inkay and just left that bench space open. Okay, here are options. Here are some options. Max elixir first. It's okay if we whiff. We are, I think, just going to overcharge this guy. Get him, like, very ready to go and attack. I also want to leave some energy in here for Tina. Let's go attach here and then pass. Oh, we still have Stellar Wish. Max elixir, I think. I'm going to hold this one to potentially put it on a Tina. I kind of want to knock this thing out with Giratina, so... yeah, we're just going to pass from here. Yeah, expect this guy to get knocked out. Yeah, we have no way to remove Black Market, but we can still just kind of run him out of energy in play. We can just keep knocking out whatever attacker he has that has most energy, and we'll either run him out of Pokemon or potentially draw enough prizes through the EX Pokemon. Yeah, we definitely don't just lose. We are kind of in an awkward spot, though, because of the Black Market. We do not play a stadium of our own, so this does make it a little bit awkward for us. And we can't remove it through Faba, right? Yeah. Any item or supporter card, yeah. Yeah, so no way to remove the Prism Stadiums. A little bit rough. Excuse me. Should definitely probably consider changing that up. Okay, so he's trying to save the Yveltal. That's reasonable from our opponent. We need to... I think we're just going to knock this thing out either way, though, with the Latios. We can go ahead and burn another DDE energy. That doesn't bother me too much. Should go ahead and do this first, the Stellar Wish. Going to take an Ultra Ball, I think. Yeah. At the very least, I can, like, overcharge the Latios. Or like overcharge a Tapu Lele, like make a Tapu Lele really big. I can use that to knock this thing out. Yeah, we're just gonna discard the DDE here. That's fine. We still have 2 left. I'm gonna get rid of those actually. That way I have more energy in the discard pile to potentially put on Tapu Lele. So I can swing with something that doesn't take DDE. Because right now we're kind of locked into only being able to attack with something that takes DDE. We just don't have anything else set up. But I can set up this Tapu Lele and start punching this, or maybe even knock it out next turn, actually. That's definitely looking like the plan. Ultra Ball away one of these Psychics, probably the Sycamore, get a 3rd Malamar, attach. We would need 4-5. Well, so we couldn't quite. No, we could actually potentially KO this Yveltal next turn. Alright, here come the Darkrai GX. Yeah, this is going to get tough having, in my current situation, this is actually going to get pretty tough, I think. We'll see. There's a Max Elixir. Yeah, no way to remove the Black Market Stadium. I think we might have to put a stadium in here for these kind of situations. Deal with Prism Stadiums. They can be pretty annoying. Alright, we'll see if he actually... does he have enough to knock us out? He actually... I think he does, right? Yeah, so we get knocked out here. Our opponent goes down to 2 prizes. We could try and get the knockout here with another Latios. We only have 2 or 1 DDE left. 1, right? No, we have 2 left. Okay, we have 2 DDE left. It's not too bad then. And Shaman doesn't count. So if we knock out this and knock out Shaman, that's going to be game. So that's going to be our plan, is knock out this, knock out Shaman. Okay. So we have plenty of Psychic in here. We just need to find DDE, though. How can we do this? Most efficient. An Ultra Ball away this and this. Grab the Malamar. 2 DDE in deck. Okay, we know what our game plan is. Knock out the active for 1 prize and knock out Shaman for 2 prizes. Hopefully they can't knock out our Lele to win the game before that. Stretcher for 1. Gonna grab this guy back. Bench. Max Elixir. Boom. Throwing a skateboard on it. And then Via Seeker for Colress for 10. Drawing almost our whole deck. Just about. Alright, we got both DDE. We did not find a Guzma for next turn, but we can sell our wish into that Via Seeker. There we go. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and Field Blower off these choice bands. So again, trying to keep the deck. Well, I'm just going to... It doesn't matter. I'm going to KO the active. I know it fizzles, but it felt better. It's like recharge... So we're gonna like try and bait him into using this guy for the turn by leaving the DD Double Dragon Energy on this guy this time. And be like, okay, you can remove our Double Dragon if you want, but we have game set up in hand. All we need to do is have our opponent not win on their turn, which it is possible they have to win on their turn. 1, 2, 3. We're like, okay, if you want to get rid of our Double Dragon, go for it. Only get 1 prize here because of the black market, unfortunately. Yeah, they might need to add a stadium to this list. But I don't know, is black market actually going to be that good? I don't know. Maybe I'm fine like playing it like this. I mean, we're still beating this deck, even though they were able to stick the black market and play forever. If they have a laser here, we do lose to the GX attack. Dead End GX. There's a Skyla. If I had to guess, that would be for a Hypnotoxic Laser. No, it's going to be for Guzma. Maybe they have the KO on our Lele. Nope, it's just going to be the Derail. Alright, we're barely going to be able to take this one here, this first game. Just barely. Barely, 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 barely. Oh man, that was like insanely close. Yeah, but the Shaman is on the board. And their opponent concedes. So barely taking that first game. We don't play Counter Stadium. Black Marker 6 and play forever. But maybe the deck is just that good. To another game here. We're going first. Our opponent did mulligan once, twice. Alright, we'll take those. Our hand was not great before that. A little bit better now. Yeah, we're going first. We're just going to chill. We are playing against a... probably a Pikarom deck. Alright, let's go ahead and computer search. Need to get a draw supporter. Probably don't need Field Blower. Definitely want Guzma in the discard pile and the Psychic in the discard pile, though. I think we're just going to grab an N here. Yeah, let's just grab the N. I am going to bench this other Latias. We're not going to attach yet, though. I'm going to save that for potentially a DDE. No such luck. And the rest of the hand is trash. Alright, so really slow start here. I did not check for Giratina, but we can also just start punching this thing with Malamar if we want to, so we don't really have to punch it with Giratina. We can just start punching it with Malamar once we figure out what our opponent's playing. They are probably playing a Pikarom deck. I would say it's maybe a stall deck. Yeah, there's the Max Elixir. So definitely a Pikarom deck. Just it's a matter of time before we start seeing the Pikarom rolling. Alright, there goes the Circuitry. Yeah, we're just going to start punching this guy with Malamar. Malamar's not great though because... oh, well, we have to do Malamar because we prized everything else. Alright, prize the Giratina. I was like, well, wait, Giratina is actually a way better attacker. Alright, and we have to end them again. We don't want to. But we actually just don't have a choice. So, N it is. We're going to have to punch this thing 3 times with Malamar. That does not sound like fun. But we don't have a choice. Inkay. Still want to prep this guy to get ready to go at some point. If they GX attack us next turn, it's not that big of a deal. We have 2 VS Seekers in hand. Something we always kind of want to look out for, I guess, against this the situation we're in. Against the situation we're in, yeah. The situation we're in is a little bit awkward. It's actually going to be tough to win this one, I think. We're going to have to give up, like, a couple Malamars. I mean, if they ever bench anything that we can just, like, go Guzma knockout, we'll definitely go for that. So because we have this guy set up to do that. But we're going to be punching this guy. Yeah, hopefully we can KO some other stuff that is not this, so we can maybe get the Giratina out of the prize cards, and then start using the Giratina. That would be great. If we get the Giratina out of the prize cards, start utilizing the Giratina, definitely be a step in the right direction, I think, because this is a little bit miserable, thinking about punching this thing 3 times with Malamars. It's a little bit miserable. Let's see, there's a battle compressor from our opponent. They have access to a draw supporter through VS Seeker now. See, I don't know if they're going out of their way to, like, just try and not attack with anything but circuitry, or if they just haven't drawn anything. That's also a possibility, is that their hand is actually just dead. So we'll see. Alright, there's a pass. I don't really want to treasure any of this stuff away to get a Malamar, so I think we're just gonna VS Seeker for N. Yeah, I want to hold on to these VS Seekers here, but I do need to reset my hand. I don't want to get rid of the stretcher because we're going to be sending out Malamar to get knocked out. We're already down 2 VS Seekers, so we're running out of ways to find Guzma. So I like this a little bit better. Alright, we can attack this turn before he can attack us, which is a huge deal. Just need to hit this max elixir, no problem. So this is actually a big attack that we get to attack this before they get to attack us. There we go. And we get the escape board to the active, and we're going to be able to go ahead and punch him for 60. Whether or not they got greedy, I'm not sure. But being able to hit this like this is actually insane for us. It's such a big advantage for us to be able to get this hit in before our opponent can actually even attack our Malamar. I guess they could pull off some shenanigans that allow them to attack our Malamar on their turn. They need quite a few shenanigans. Yeah, and there's the Pikachu Zekrom right on time. I mean, I expected it to come out at some point. It was just kind of a matter of when, more so than anything. Hand currently dead. Great top deck would be Colress right here, actually. It would be great for us to top deck a Colress here. Colress, I think, would be by far the best top deck. I'm trying to think if there's anything better. Colress seems pretty good, though. There's their Coco Prism. And there we go. VS Seeker for Colress. Alright, they're in the game finally. Not messing around anymore. We're just going solo circuitry. Although it was pretty threatening there for a while. Game's gonna even out. And they go ahead and concede. So I guess they whiffed. I don't know what they would have whiffed that would make them concede, but we'll take that dub. I think we would have won that eventually anyways. Had they gotten the attachment on the circuitry on the last turn, it could have been closer, but being 1 turn behind on that circuitry attack is definitely a big deal. And we had Latias ready to go for the when a Pikachu made its way to the active, so yeah, I think we would have had that one locked up pretty much no matter what. It was just a matter of time, letting our opponent kind of go through their actions. Final game here, our hand is not great, playing up against the one and only Andrew Mahone here from the Tricky Gym. Mulligan is very welcome here, though. Hopefully have us see some new cards. He's playing the Pikachu. This matchup I found to be, I think, pretty favorable overall. We do a lot of damage, and they need to do a lot of damage to be able to keep up with us. Alright, so not a great hand, like I said. Oh man, like any kind of way to get a Latias would have been great. Attached to it, max elixir to it. It's just going to be a skateboard active and then Sycamore, though, it looks like. Unfortunate, losing a DDE. That's really the only big loss there, but it is a pretty big loss. Follow-up hand, also not great. Gonna treasure away a field blower. Get one of the big guys. Start building them up. And then we kind of have don't really want to do anything else with the rest of the hand. I think it's just gonna be a pass here. Super slow start for us. We're hoping his start kind of matches, otherwise we're gonna be in trouble for sure. Definitely need him to have a reasonably slow start as well. If he gets off to anything too fast, too aggressive, I think we're definitely gonna be in trouble. We just need him to like not get a turn 1 attack. Turn 2 attack is fine. Yeah, we really need him to whiff the turn 1 attack here, but Peak Ramen Expand is pretty good at attacking on the first turn. So we'll see how this one goes. We do really need him to see a whiff here, though. Otherwise, I feel like this one's gonna slip away from us pretty quickly. Max Elixir whiff is a good start, and then Colress for 3 is even a better follow-up. All right, So feeling it not too bad about this one anymore. Definitely a rough start over here from Mahone with that cores for 3 and an elixir whiff. So we're hoping he just doesn't see anything like an ultra ball for a shaman. But even if he did, he would need like a ridiculous amount of cards to actually pull anything off. All right, we're good. We're chilling. I'm gonna go ahead and grab an Inkay finally getting an Inkay out there. And then Via Seeker for the Sycamore. Opening the Giratina kind of stinks. Just not a very good attacker, or not a very good Pokemon to want to get out of your active early on. He just kind of sits there and is stuck. So, yeah, very much stuck. I'll go ahead and try and max elixir here. There we go. There's a hit. Latios Latios, and I think we're gonna pass from there. Yeah, we're set up to be able to KO a Pikarom, so that's good enough for me. We'll probably start attaching to Giratina next turn to try and get this thing out of the active. I probably won't end next turn. Well, it depends on what he does have. If he kind of sits on this 4-card hand, we're definitely not going to end. We'll just go attach active pass. Look to move this Giratina as soon as possible. Maybe even just use it. If we can attach 3 turns in a row, might just use it to knock out the Shaman. Via Seeker is probably our best top deck here, or Computer Search to get a Via Seeker. We can Guzma knock out this first Pikarom. Oh, there is the Juniper. He definitely needs to start attacking as soon as possible, though. He can't leave it up to chance that I get stuck, I don't think. So I wouldn't be surprised to see this Giratina go down this turn. Definitely a possibility. Giratina gets knocked out here by the Pikarom. I know you want to be... I mean, you want to be aggressive with Pikarom as the Pikarom player. That's the whole point of the deck. But we'll see where it goes. So it's going to go with the Sky Return, it looks like. Slow and steady. Alright, 2 Pikaroms in play now. But a ways away from attacking with either of them. I expect Zeraora to make its way into the active here. There he is. Jirachi's going to make its way down. I think we're just going to go attach active. Still rough. Attach active plus N. Yeah, attach active plus N. Need to be able to move this thing. Need to have that as an option. Can't just let it sit here forever. All right, we found the Computer Search. We have an Ultra Ball and a Stretcher. Hand is still not great. I don't want to really Ultra Ball anything away, so we're just going to go ahead and pass here. We do have the Computer Search to get a Guzma to knock out one of these things, though. So we'll probably look to do that next turn. Our turn is probably just going to be Guzma up a Pikarom and knock it out. Might Stretcher for the Malamar to get an extra Psychic on this and make it like really hard for him to deal with that. We'll see if he needs a lot now. Already being down to max elixir on energy switch, he needs a lot to actually get attacking this turn. Yeah, I don't really see him attacking this turn unless he finds a Thunder Mountain, but who knows, might find that Thunder Mountain. There's an Ultra Ball, probably for a Shaman here. We'll see. Yep, there's the Shaman. About what I expected. Shaman EX and draw some cards. Only 3, not a whole ton. Probably should have an attachment. Yeah, I was gonna say, if he discarded Lightning Energy, I would be surprised if he didn't have an attachment for turn. There's the attachment, and then the setup for 4. Once again, not really worried about it. It's gonna be like there's no way he has Guzma knock out this out of hand. I have the Guzma knockout on my turn. If he doesn't go Guzma knockout, so then I'm just chilling. Feeling pretty good about this one still. This matchup had, like I said, I think this matchup is pretty good. It just feels good. They need a lot to one-shot Latios, and we actually don't really need that much. We can kind of chill and still get the knockouts. Like, it's pretty reasonable for us to get these knockouts with the Latios. There's a Juniper. Nothing super relevant leaving the field. They haven't attached yet. Or he hasn't attached yet. Still has access to Cocoa Prism. Yeah, so I mean, Energy Switch or Thunder Mountain. And yeah, there we go. He's good to go now. Gonna be attacking us this turn, almost for sure. But like I said, that's kind of fine with me. It doesn't actually do that much to me. That's like fine with me if he's attacking. He knocks out our Giratina, but that's kind of fine. Giratina doesn't really do that much for me. I don't need Giratina. It's kind of cool to have, but unnecessary overall to have set up. So we'll see. I will no longer have to Computer Search for Via Seeker for Guzma. And I would imagine if he doesn't have, there's no way he would Computer Search and not be attacking this turn. So if he Computer Searches, that kind of just tells me he's going to be attacking this turn. There's no reason to Computer Search and not attack. Yeah, so there's the retreat. There's the energy switch, and then either second energy switch or Thunder Mountain will be coming down almost for sure here. Could be either of them. There's the Thunder Mountain. Once again, I don't have any way to replace Prism Stadiums, which I'm unsure if I should play a way to or not, but currently don't have a way to. It's been okay so far. So we can definitely go for a Chorus now instead, or even like a Sycamore, I guess would be fine. One of the two. We'll see what the Stellar Wish gives us. Probably would like to go with the supporter off the Stellar Wish instead of overextending for one. So we're gonna Stellar Wish. There's the Juniper, so we're gonna lock in the Juniper for the turn. I am gonna go. This needs to make its way to the active. I do kind of want to play the Max Elixir. Whatever, let's just treasure away the Faba to start with. I want to get this. What else is left in the deck? 2D, 2DDE. Yeah, I do want to play the Max Elixir. So I'm going to grab this. I think we're just going to waste Computer Search here. Grab Malamar with this. We only really need 2 of these to close out the game, so chilling. Max Elixir. Whiff, that's fine. We are just gonna waste Computer Search here. That's fine though. We started to do whatever we needed to do. In this game we don't need it to do that much. Grab this guy. Treasure away. This guy. Gonna get another NK. We have 2 DDE left, so plenty of DDE left. I don't expect to be whiffing those. Max Elixir now. Boom. Hit. Here. This thing is definitely going down, so I think I'm just gonna charge up the other guy. And if for some reason the other one doesn't go down, it still has a DDE on it, so it's like good to go to attack. I guess it's about the same thing. So we're just going to do that. We're going to keep them both ready to go. A DDE away from being able to attack. That sounds good to me. Get them both ready. DDE to be able to attack. Just in case that he has Guzma knockout and that's kind of his only play. That's fine with me. Boom. 3 prize cards. Full ton of options. I guess we don't have a free retreater right now. I guess I could have set up a free retreater instead. I could have set up... Well, that's an NK he would focus down then. Yeah, we'll have to see what he does. We should be fine. How many escape board do we have left? 1? I guess that could get a little bit close then. Yeah, because he could go knock out our active plus knock out the Jirachi. So I could have set up an NK as a free retreater as well. Actually, that would have probably been the way to go. Set up an NK as a free retreater. Have this be a free retreater, this be a free retreater. So if he GXs, he knocks out this. And then one of the free retreaters. We can only choose one of them. So then that would be... leave us a good chance to win the game. Now we're looking at a situation where we kind of have to just like promote the Latias Latios and then hope to get the DDE. But that's pretty reasonable that we hit the DDE, so I'm actually not too worried about that either, actually. Draw our top deck return. We'll treasure take another card out of the deck. We'll be down to 9 cards in deck, so our last 2 cards would have to be DDE. And if we top deck any other way to get a Pokemon out of our deck, off our top deck, it's impossible for us to whiff. So, yeah, this will be fine then. I guess the worst thing that could happen is the... Mahone could hit us with the, well, looks like he's going in with the Coco GX. Okay, didn't see that coming. He could GX attack us for... If he has 2 E-powers, he can actually GX attack us for the knockout here. Okay, that's actually pretty annoying. So that's a little bit... Yeah, that's annoying. Alright, now he loses this GX attack, though, and he still has to draw 2 prizes somehow. So I'm still not too worried about it. Him being able to close out this game. He would need, what, his last 2 E-powers to be able to get a knockout there with that one. Yeah, I think we're still in a good spot here. I'm going to treasure, get rid of Juniper, grab Malamar. And then Stellar Wish. Be a Seeker. I'm just going to Guzma KO the Shaman this turn with the Giratina, because I don't want to leave this in my active just for the off chance that he is able to get the knockout. I'm just going to kind of take that possibility away from him. Yeah, I don't really want to put this in the active. Maybe he can't even KO it though. He has 2 E power left, so that would get him up to not quite enough. Sure, impact, just punch the own Tina, or my own Tina. Maybe I could have just actually like attacked with this, gone for a chorus for a ton of cards, found DDE, and just attacked with Latias Latios, because he doesn't have GX attack anymore, which means he would have to do the 180 attack, or he could set up this thing, I guess, for the 160. Attach energy switch. He still has maybe an energy switch or 2 left. He still definitely has max elixirs left. And then choice band, E power. So I guess I don't let him get that play. He would have been able to KO us with plasma fists potentially. So I guess this is still just the safer play. And he has no way to draw 2 prizes on his turn. Besides knocking this out, which means he would need a whole ton of stuff to get that knockout, which I just don't think is going to happen. So I don't think there's any way. Yeah, and he had the attach energy switch E power. So then if he junipered into E power choice band, and he really didn't have that many cards left in his deck, so it's definitely possible that happened. He actually would have won. He would have been able to get the knockout with the plasma fists. So no reason not to avoid that situation. I don't think. No reason to give him an out to win the game on his turn when we can just be like, make it a little bit harder. He would have needed like a perfect, 5-6 cards to be able to go Guzma knock this out with the plasma fists. So yeah, I like this play a little bit better. Yeah, I don't think there's any way we lose now. I think we can just actually draw our whole deck next turn, or pretty close. And there's 2 DDE left, so our chances are increased by that much to be able to do it. This is why I actually like, you need some kind of alternate attacker in this deck. I feel like attacking over and over with the Latias Latios can be a little bit risky. I like the 1 Tina, so we can change it up a little bit if we want to, buy ourselves some time, potentially, something like that. Yeah, attack with the Giratina. All right, here comes the Pikarom to the active for the full blitz knockout. Like I said, don't think it matters. Doesn't really matter what Mahone does here. We should have this one wrapped up no matter what. And we'll see. Top deck, Ultra Ball, so we can go bench NK, Stellar Wish, grab Field Blower. Field Blower away, this and this. Ultra Ball, this and this. Grab Lele, and then play Chorus, and there's no way we don't hit a DDE here. We're drawing 8 cards, and we only have 7 cards left in deck, so impossible to whiff. And there we go, lock up this one with a final Buster Purge. And yeah, that's gonna go ahead and do it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Gameplay deck profile on the Latias GX and expanded with the sidekick Malamar. I think it's a pretty good deck actually right now. I think it's favored against Pikarom, and I think Pikarom is still the best deck in expanded, but just because the deck beats Pikarom doesn't make that deck the best deck. I think Malamar has its own problems in expanded, namely ability lock Garbodor, but I think this deck is overall pretty good. Has a decent amount of good matchups in the current meta, and I mean, its bad ones are a little bit in a worse position than they have been. So yeah, that's going to do it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to give it a like. If you're enjoying the content, be sure to subscribe. Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. Links to my Twitch live stream, as well as social media links in the description below. Have a good day. Thanks for watching, and peace.